Super bright in a bitch. Day 117 of the rest of my life. 117 days ago, I quit my corporate job to pursue my passion of starting our successful clothing brand, MUEL, and to show you that when you align your passions with your purpose, everything and anything is possible. Today, on day 117, we just gotta stick to the plan, you know? Yesterday, on day 116, as you guys saw, I edited and posted a story time while we were at the pop-up. I wanted to get more footage of me interacting with the members of the community and doing more interviews, but unfortunately, while I was there, the camera died. So I didn't have that opportunity to get more content for you guys, show you guys more of the process, and wrap that up for you. So we will do that today. So at that pop-up on day 115, we went to the Bazaar Flea Market in Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. And at that flea market, we arrived around 8:30. It opens up at 9. And then it was a cold, muggy, cloudy, foggy day. And it was cold out there. So not a lot of people came out. And from what the other vendors were saying, usually it's pretty busy, and on sunny days when it is the right time and when it is the right period, people come out and people show their support, and they support their local businesses and they support their local vendors and they show love. So from my understanding, there are points in time such as the spring and the summer where it is more popular, but as we're getting closer to winter, and as I just told you, it was cold, it was rainy, not a lot of people showed up. Most people came out to get some food, look around, and just keep it moving. But I did what I had to do. And at this event, I did what I could with what I had. I showed up. I gave my very best. And everything else was out of my control. Only thing that I could control at this event was my setup and how I interacted with the people who were walking by. So this is how I did it. When people would walk by my table, and you guys saw how I had the table set up, I would either pass them one of the appreciation cards and ask them if I can tell them about my clothing brand, or I would find a way to draw them in with a question or ask them something that involved what they were doing at the current time, like how many times they come out to this event, is this their first time, and then start going down the funnel from there. So for example, let's say someone was walking by and I noticed that they had, some nice shoes on. I would compliment the shoes, try to start up a conversation based off of something that was there, try to create something from nothing and just get that introduction so I can then start to input some of the messaging from the brand and tell them all about what we have to offer and how we can help them and how we can add value to their life and what our community stands for. So you guys know what I'm saying at these pop-ups when they're coming up and I'm asking them if I can tell them about my clothing brand, and I'm telling them, 100 and so days ago, it was 115. Then 115 days ago, I quit my corporate job to pursue my passion of starting a clothing brand, and to show people that when they align, and to show the community, I'm a little rusty right now, show the community that when they align their passions with their purpose, anything is possible. And I shoot videos on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram every single day of me going through this process of starting this clothing brand and showing others through my story that anything is possible as long as they take that first step in their journey and they continue to push every single day. And then I go into asking them about the animal mule, and I ask them if they're familiar. And if they say yes or no, I'm like, oh yeah, the hybrid between the donkey and the ass. And then I ask them, what do you think of when you think of the animal mule? And typically, if people are familiar, they know the mule is used for long distance travel, or to carry things from one place to another across a distance, or an animal that is used for labor-intensive work like farming, or like I just mentioned, carrying across long distances. So they bring that up. and they'll either say like, oh, a donkey or ass. They think of something lower tier, and then I remind them that, you know, in society, you know, you and I, we are out here working. We're entrepreneurs. Whether they're, I base it off of who they are and what perception they give off to me. So let's say they have on some working clothes. I'll go like, you know, you and I, we're both out here working. We're grinding. We're going after the things that we want in life, and we're working for it every day. And oftentimes we are seen as, you know, those labor-intensive animals. We are seen as those mules. But what this brand stands for, this brand is for us, and it is a representation of changing that narrative from that typical labor-intensive person and a person that has all these gifts and all this, you know, has all these talents and all of this information and knowledge, and using it for ourselves and shifting that perception in society, and then changing how we view ourselves to ultimately use all those gifts that we have for ourselves in our own unique pursuits. And my job and what I'm doing here now is showing people that when they take back their energy and they realign their time, that they can do anything. And, you know, I'm telling them that when they join this community, we have a bunch of unique people who all are on their own unique pursuits but want to help them. And for example, when I was talking to the entrepreneur who owned his own cake business, his own cheesecake business, I was telling him, you know, there's people in our community who can develop your website. There's people who can do your marketing. You know, you can come in and add you can come in and not only interact with the members of the community and show them your products, but they can interact with you too and help you and show their products to your business and input their information, their knowledge, and their connections into your business and help you on your journey. So that process and talking more about the brand has helped me understand that who I am, quote unquote, targeting and who is supposed to be in this community and who belongs. And as I'm going through this process, I'm realizing that the people who most align with the brand are entrepreneurs and people who want to be entrepreneurs, whether they're past, present, future, or people who are a few steps, quote unquote, behind us in our process and are looking to get started and looking to take that first step in their journey, looking to conquer their fears, conquer their anxieties, and take that step into entrepreneurship, take that step into owning their own business, take that step into becoming a content creator. And they want to become a mule. They want to use all of their gifts and all of their talents and shift it from giving it to others to giving it and using it for themselves and using it to benefit their family and benefit the future generations that come after them. So that is who I am beginning to see the brand is for, and that is where our content is going. So we're going to start making sure that we are talking directly to people who want to take that first step in their journey. They can see through me and through the things that I have been through, from going and graduating from college to starting in a corporate space and ultimately learning earlier than most people that is not the path to quote unquote success for me, because my values and my ideals align with starting things and creating for myself and having that ownership and being able to pass on the business to my future generations, to my family, and to have that ownership and have something that is mine that I can pass along. So I want to save you time, and I don't want you to waste your time doing something that doesn't align with your values and your morals and what you stand for in your life. And I want you to use me as an example of someone who is going to make it work no matter what. I went to the corporate job. I saw the opportunities that they had for us. You know, if you want to have some structure, or you don't know how to make structure for yourself and you need that validation of a paycheck, then go ahead. But if you want to use your talents and find ways to validate yourself and love yourself and give yourself what you need on your journey, and you can reap the benefits of all your hard work and have that for your family, then you have to make that choice for yourself. So moving forward, we have to really think about who we are talking to when we are creating this content and why we are saying what we are saying. And from the experiences that I've had at these pop-ups, I'm now realizing that all of this things that I'm saying and all of this information that I'm giving is starting to align towards a specific person, a specific group of people, whether it be, for now, it seems like the entrepreneurs is like a big segment of our business, because the people who are buying from us and who are resonating with the message are entrepreneurs and people that know me and want to support my journey and want to support our mission here. So that is where we are taking things. And then as far as results, we sold a total of 6 shirts, and we sold them 2 for $30. So we made $90, and the event was $25 for the admission fee. So to set up a table, it was $25. You gave that in the beginning, and then approximately, I would say, less than 200 people in an 8-hour span from 9 to 5 came out to the event. Less than 200 people. Probably I'm gonna say less than 200 people total. So during 8 hours, there would be 2 people here, 3 there, and like 200 total. And out of those people, we didn't get to talk to every single one because it's a huge outdoor event. There's jewelry stands down here, there's an inside. Some people didn't walk past us, and we had to obviously watch our belongings, watch our products, and watch our camera. So we did go around and speak to a few people, speak to a few different entrepreneurs. But out of those less than 200 people, we sold 6. So we made a profit of 90 minus 25, and we didn't take tax on every single one. A couple people paid with cash, a couple people paid with card. I don't know why I can't think of math right on the spot, but we made $65. And the most important thing that happened, or the most significant thing that happens, was we made a connection with another entrepreneur who was looking to get started on their e-commerce side of their business. They already have a booming in-person pop-up shop. They have their point of sale system. They have returning customers who go to that pop-up event strictly for them. And at that event, they even bought 2 shirts. We spoke with that person and we made a connection, and she was able to not only help me on my journey, but I was able to add some of the things that I've been learning on my journey. So now we are offering consultations for some of the things that we have already learned and some of the things that we are still mastering, but we have a lot of knowledge and information on them that we can still pass along and add value to you. So we are doing consultations, and I did my very first consultation with her. She didn't want to do a website, which was our original plan. She wanted to make a website that didn't necessarily associate with any other platform, such as Shopify, GoDaddy, or any of those platforms. She wanted to do something separate so she can always have, she had some concerns about the websites going down or the way that the certain businesses are going, or she had some concerns. So we decided, instead of doing a website, we're going to focus on some of the other things that I'm good at. And I have some experience with marketing. I did graduate with a bachelor's of science in sports management and minors in marketing and business administration. So I am qualified. I do have certifications in marketing, from Google Ad Search to keywords to running ads on Facebook. And then I'm learning some of the email marketing platforms and tools, and also how to grow organically on social media, because I haven't yet run ads for MUEL, and I'm waiting to get to a place in our business where we know our product is where we want to be. We know we have the quality, we know we have the amount, and we know we have our shipping down before we begin to scale and ship out. So that's another reason why we're not doing shipping right now. I say that to say, we are offering consultations. Whether you want to grow your e-commerce business, whether you want to learn about yourself and learn about your purpose, which is what I'm primarily focusing on because I'm still learning the marketing side, I want you to go to the link down in the description. I want you to click it. And once you click it, I want you to schedule your free consultation, and we can just talk. We can figure out your business needs, and I promise you, if I cannot find the answer, if I cannot do it personally for you, I can either find the answer, or I can find someone who does know the answer, because of this community that I'm building, because we have website developers, because we have people who already are professionals at marketing and email marketing and e-commerce and building social media brands. We can find you somebody. So let me be the person who helps you find that connection. And if you know what you want already, in that first consultation, you can get the answers for free. You just have to come knowing what you want to do. And either that, or we can help you learn what you want to do by getting to the root of purpose. And although it doesn't seem like it connects more than you know, because the reason why you're going to want to do this is something deeper. There's something deeper under that, whether you want to grow your clothing brand or whether you want to find what your purpose is in life. There's something deeper that's pushing you to do that, and I want to help you find that, and I want to help you fuel that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you. Stay tuned as we continue to grow, as we continue to learn, as we continue to push each other, as I continue to learn and give information back to you. We're looking for our next event, and we are not going to give up. We are going to continue to push. We are going to continue to focus on the next steps in our process, which is getting all these shirts sold and moving on. We got our design tweaked to where we wanted to. All we have to do now is continue to go out and sell our message. So thank you guys again. I appreciate you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's free, and I appreciate your support. See you tomorrow.